to Let's Read. So in today's video, I actually want to do a little like haul, of course, books, but just like some little knickknacks that I've gotten. As you guys know, I've recently, redid my like closet. Now it's like a mini library slash closet. So of course, I have been picking up little things, just to add to the room. I'm probably always going to be doing that. If you want to see the reveal of my closet slash library, I will put it in the description below. But yeah, like I said, I'm always going to just add little, knickknacks and things like that to the room. So of course, I want to show you some things that I have gotten. All right, so let's start with books. So what I have gotten for books, I went to Second and Charles. That has been like, girl, Second and Charles is always going to be a store that I'm just going to always go to, because not only does it have, books, but it has, they have, t-shirts, they have albums, they have, what else, like toys and just everything, notebooks, cups, all of it. And of course, there are things that are dirt cheap, and you can find books that you cannot necessarily find in like, a Barnes and Noble. What I got from that store is first, To Be a Slave by Julius Luster. This is actually, I believe, a YA slash middle grade book. And this is stories from actual slaves. Then they also have like, some illustrations. This I just had to get. So of course, I love slave narratives. And I love that this is middle grade, and I love the cover. Next, I got Black Americans of Achievement. This is about Ralph Ellison. He was an author. He wrote The Invisible Man. That actually is on my TBR list to read this year. But I really like these editions. I have like 2 more of these editions. And then every book has an essay by Coretta Scott King, which I have recently become obsessed with Coretta Scott King. But one thing I like about this book, it's another one that's catered towards like, YA middle grade, but they actually have like real pictures. And I mean, they give you details, they give you like just everything, about the author's life. And also another thing I like about this, these editions of these books are they have people that you don't really necessarily would just be on the, forefront, meaning they have like, for example, Scott Joplin. Like, no one really knows Scott Joplin. He was a composer. Who else do they have on here that people don't really talk about? Chester Himes. He is an author. Because again, when you think about like Black Americans, a lot of times they'll have the same people, and it's like, girl, we have so many more. So that's one reason why I love the Black Americans of Achievement. And this is published by Chelsea House. I actually am on a quest to get all of these editions. They have, here's like the list of all of them. So there's quite a few. There's like over 20. So I have 3 of them. So yeah, and I love this edition. I had to get this too because I stated in my TBR video that I had watched a documentary about his life, and it was unbelievable. And that documentary made me put The Invisible Man and Juneteenth on my TBR for this year. So I can't wait to read him. Then I got a children's book by about Duke Ellington. This is by Andrea Davis Pickney. Love her. I have so many picture books by her. She is amazing. But of course, already know I want to get Duke Ellington because he's from the 1920s, 1930s. You already know, Harlem Renaissance, up my alley. And I don't know if there's just a lot of, picture books about Duke Ellington. So I just had to get it. And I love the illustrations. They're just amazing. It's such a cute story. And this is only $1.50. And the last thing I got from Second and Charles actually is an album. Mahalia Jackson songs, the best love hymns of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So these are all of the hymns that he loved, and she recorded it. I also have in the back of the album an interview of her talking to a reporter, and it's amazing. This only was $3.95. Girl, I hope you are, look, I am trying not to start collecting albums, because that's going to be a whole nother, hobby. Look, I already got the books, collecting. I already have like the graphic tees, the black graphic tees. I'm like, this is not another thing that I need to start collecting. But when I got my sister those 3 albums for Christmas, it looked like I got bitten by the bug, especially when it comes to like older, artists. And that's not what I need right now, okay? And when I tell you there are some albums from Second and Charles that I really want, I know there is a Donna Summer album that I want. I'm like, Lord, I don't even need that. I don't even have a record player, y'all. But I'm like, I just have to get this. Yeah. So, girl, I have started something with myself. Okay. And then the last book I got from actually a local bookstore near me. It's called R&B Books. Amazing. I had to get another copy of Yellow Wife by Decor Johnson. You guys, I have 3 copies of this book. This is probably my second or third favorite book of all times. This story is just, it's undescribable. Every time I read this book, I get the same feeling. And it's like, when I'm done with it, I want to pick it right back up again. Every time, this is my 3rd time reading this book, and I cannot get enough of it. So I have, obviously, like I said, 3 copies. The first one, this was the first one I bought. And this is a first edition, also it's hard copy, and I was able to get another hard copy. And you guys know, I always say if I like a book, I'll get a second copy, because this one I really wrote in it, annotated, did everything. I mean, y'all, like, girl, this book, it's, yeah. And I had to retab it, because you guys know I like the tabs to match the book. So yeah. And I was like, well, I need to get another copy, because I didn't want to retab the one over here that I have and annotate it, because it is a first edition. It's a hard cover, and I noticed in the stores, like if I go to a Barnes and Noble, I cannot get Yellow Wife hardcover after like a whole year. After the book has been out a whole year, a paperback book comes out, you can't get the hardcover. And even if I go to like Amazon, I can't get it. So I was like, well, that's fine. I have 2 editions of that. I'll just get the, I'll just get the paperback. And I did. And I got it for $9 as opposed to $17. And I think this is going to be a book where when it's reissued, when she has new editions, I probably will get it. She is also, Sadiko Johnson, the author of this book, is also coming out with a book next month on the 7th called The House of Eve, and I will be getting it because she just knows how to write. I cannot get over Phoebe Dolores Brown. Like, girl, between her and July, this book is just, it has my heart. I will annotate this one just like I did this one, but I'm not going to be a stickler about the the tabs or whatever, because I have it, the tabs are matched with this one, and so this is going to be a book I'm going to reread it again. So yeah, that's my little spiel of the Yellow Wife. Next, I got a another calendar. As you guys know, I have the calendar from the Black History Month collection from Target this year, and it's amazing. But I saw this one at Barnes and Noble, and this was originally $15, and right now if you go there, all their calendars are 75% off. So instead of paying $15.99, I paid $4 for this. I think this one I'm actually going to use. The other one that I have from Target, I don't think I'm going to use that one, but this one I probably am. And knowing me, I'll probably get another copy of this. Look at this. Oh Lord, isn't this pretty? So yeah, I'm gonna put this up probably, and I will like I said, use this one. Oh my goodness, y'all, I could just look at this all day. Who is this by? Lanice Howard. I'm gonna have to look her up. And you guys know with these, you can, when you're done with the month, you can cut these out, and I can make copies of these. I'm probably, you know what? I'm gonna get another, oh, this is pretty. I'm gonna get another one of these because they're only $4 like I said, they're only like $4 or something right now. And yeah, I gotta go and get another one of these before they sell out, because yeah. So I have that. So the next things are like home decor things. So I went to TJ Maxx, and sometimes in TJ Maxx they have and they're like a homeware section, like plates and cups. They have like cups of like black, you know, like art and things like that. And I found this one. This was only $5, but it's so pretty. I think I might get like, I'm going to put my pins and stuff like that. I'm going to switch it out. But I also want one to have in the kitchen. Okay, so I might get another one of these if they're still there. I did see there was, you know, another one there, but that's snatch and grab. That's what I call it. You got to see it. When you see it, you got to get it. So yeah, I was excited about this. And then also I got this blanket. Look at this, you guys. This is from Spirit of Love, and this was only $16.99. It is so pretty. Now, you guys know, normally I don't like color and stuff like that, but this room is color. I mean, I got a pink rug. My chair is, you know, yellow goldish, so this is going to go perfectly on there. So I'm going to be using this when I, you know, sit here and read. I have my blanket because I'm always cold. I love it. They actually had another one too that I probably will get, but I wanted to get this one first. It is just so nice. And I actually saw this at this actually was at like some multiple locations, because I saw it near me, and then I went to another one like an hour away from my house, and I was like, you know what, let me go and get this. So they're actually at multiple, you know, locations. So guys, if you want it, snatch it up right now, okay? Because again, snatch and grab. And then lastly, you guys know I have like, you know, some books displayed, and I love those easels. And easels, they can be kind of expensive. So if you go to Dollar Tree, they actually have some, and they have like they're like new and improved now. They also have like big ones too. They have small ones, big ones, and mediums. I actually needed some small ones, and I'm glad that I went to like a different location, and I'm so glad. So I got these. Of course, they're $1.25, because you already know dollar store on some nonsense, okay? But I wanted these ones because they're small. So the books that are like displayed, that I'm going to display them, I want them to be on easels, because I want it to feel like a library kind of aspect in here. So I was really excited to get these. I absolutely adore these, and they're heavy duty. And I love the gold. So that is all I got, my little mini haul. You already know I like to shop, so yeah. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you, and I'll be back with more black books. Bye.